All right, Matt Kelly, Matty Riser, Wrestle Mats coming at you with some SummerSlam throwback. Matty, we are talking some of the greatest matches that have been at SummerSlam. There's a top 50 rankings out there, and we are giving you number 49. It came in as Cody Rhodes versus Brock Lesnar 2023 SummerSlam. This match, a whole different vibe, a whole different feel, Matty, to a lot of things that we have seen. And this is actually the third installment of these two gentlemen, the rubber match in this feud, if you will. And man, we got just a classic like Brock Lesnar beating the hell out of somebody, your babyface making an awesome comeback. It's at Ford Field. You have this massive hot crowd. Hell of a match, I thought, Matty.
Dude, this is everything you want in a pro wrestling match and storytelling. You get David versus Goliath. David, the newcomer, Cody Rhodes, like we were just talking, night after WrestleMania, we really saw the turn where you have Lesnar, Cody as a team.
Hmm.
Lesnar turns on him. Of course, he's Goliath. And then constantly fighting uphill is your baby face and Cody Rhodes. Crowd's hot, and it's hot as hell, as you can tell from those suntans in Detroit.
Oh man, the contrast of Brock's skin and that stark blonde hair and the blonde beard, it was just it definitely catches your eye, that's for sure. But from the top of this, if you go back and watch, I thought they actually did a really good video package leading into this match that helped you tell the story of how they got to this point. So you see Cody and Brock, number one, Cody gets by with it with kind of a quick roll up and a reversal there with Brock. Cody and Brock two. Brock I think makes Cody pass out, and so you have this third installment of Cody and Brock. And man, this thing, this feud is so physical the entire time. This match included, but on the way, you've got the initial F5 from Brock Lesnar there on Monday Night Raw. And then somewhere down the line, Brock grabs an entire keg and slams Cody's hand, against against like a garage door, and you just see all these different aspects. And so this match, like on the card itself, it's not the main event. It doesn't
Crazy.
open. It's kind of
Crazy.
somewhere sandwiched in the middle. But man, what a big fight Phil with this match.
Dude, and just from the early stages of, Cody trying to take advantage, kind of wearing, trying to cut
Hmm.
Brock down, and Brock's just what he is. He is a beast incarnate. And he manhandles Cody Rhodes the first half in the countouts, man. I don't ever remember seeing the countouts done so well in a match
Yeah.
as how just Brock and just playing what he does. It makes you miss him so much more.
Yeah, what did you think about kind of Michael Cole, Corey Graves telling the story there and being the audio guide, if you will, to this match and just kind of pleading with Cody to not get back in the ring and just kind of salvage and just take the L and just say, "Hey, the better man got me."
It was different, but it was
Mm.
it was like you said, it's playing up Brock Lesnar as this monster, and at the same time it's playing up Cody Rhodes as this never die, never quit baby face. And it seemed like the commentary kind of played off the match perfectly.
Yeah, I would agree. And so you've got Brock Lesnar dominating, what would you say, 85% of this match, quite honestly. And then
Yeah.
Cody just has to kind of pick and choose his spots where he can kind of take advantage of Brock. And once he finally does, this is a place where we don't necessarily, I know you and I have talked about this before, but with multiple finishers coming in any given match, it's not something that you love, but when you look at who Brock Lesnar is and the things that he put Cody through, Cody's like, man, I have to be certain he cannot kick out. So it takes, three crossroads to finally keep Brock down.
When it's chopping down the beast,
Right.
whether it's using the stairs, whether it's the exposed ring buckle.
I don't know that
Yeah.
the stairs were supposed to happen, by the way.
But we even saw the Cody cutter off the top rope.
Yeah,
How often
yeah,
does that happen?
yeah.
Like three roads to get the win, and just the storytelling. That's where WWE comes in clutch, and I think that's where Cody Rhodes really plays his spot as a babyface. And coming away from this match, man, like If you're gonna have two characters and you're trying to show people what a baby face is, what they do, you watch this match. Or you're trying to say what a heel, what a monster, what a Braun Strowman or a Big Show should be, show them Brock Lesnar in this SummerSlam match.
Yeah, and I think this is one of the few times that I remember that Brock Lesnar was so vocal in a match in terms of telling Cody to stay down, that it's only going to get worse from here. And then you just see Cody just dragging himself for every little inch just to get back to the ring, to beat all the countouts. It's not the same as when Brock, hit all the German suplexes on John Cena, but it's kind of that same vibe in that it's a completely different match that's done versus what you see a lot of today. A lot of it's, quick pace action and super kicks, and it's more about the moves. And this is just about, can Cody keep coming back?
Yeah, I mean, that's what they always say. It's a soap opera. This is drama. We're gonna get the action. We're gonna get the ha ha. But for Brock Lesnar to give Cody Rhodes that endorsement at the end, I think that was clutch. After the three crossroads, after what we said, a rubber match, three matches, the way this feud has went just shows you how big of a star Cody Rhodes is. They have Brock Lesnar come in, do the handshake, do the hug, instead of dominating this guy. I think it just propels Cody that much more.
I remember watching that part specifically live before I went back and rewatched it for us to be able to talk about this. But I remember watching that live and thinking, oh no, like what, why, but why would they have Brock Lesnar go back after Cody after the match, after he definitively lost? But then to get the hug and the handshake, holy shit. Who else is Brock giving that to? Talk
No,
about yeah, talk about meaning something in that moment on one of WWE's biggest stages, when Cody had just come off of that loss to Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. He's trying to find his way back out. He's trying to keep that stardom, and WWE's trying to keep that build. I mean, that's just a crazy, crazy endorsement.
yeah. Overall, great match. Matt Kelly hit us with our haha of the match. What was that one moment that was maybe exposed or something crazy that, you don't usually see?
Oh, Brock shorts, man. Brock shorts were hanging on by a thread, and thankfully Brock was wearing, man, some compression shorts or some black undies or something that didn't make that go way more awry, because there's a possibility that we would have gotten the black screen of doom, for the wardrobe malfunctions, and luckily they were able to keep the train rolling there.
Well, and with this being the ranked 49th great SummerSlam match, we've
Mhm.
watched 50 with Mick Foley, Ric Flair. On a scale 1 to 10, where are you ranking this match?
Man, it's so hard because it's so different from your typical match. And I think a lot of these SummerSlam review matches maybe have the potential to go that route, where it's not just the classic match that you think of with professional wrestling, but ultimately it's all about the story. And if you go back and you watch the crowd and their reactions every time Cody gets back into the ring, or every time, Brock tries to land more devastation, but then you got Cody coming back, and then you got the kickouts, and you got Cody trying to land the Kimura. I mean, you just have so many different things. I'm shocked that it's 49 on this particular list that we're going off of. I would say it's every bit of an 8.5 to a 9, just for the story that's being told.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, storytelling to me, this is a 10 as far as you can go storytelling.
Mm.
Match was a little, sometimes there was some interesting spots, but the crowd was hype. I can definitely give this a solid 9, no problem.
Yeah, I think if Cody didn't use it, which was kind of went unexplained, right? Cody uses the stairs at one point to hit Brock in the shoulder. It's not a no DQ match. It's not like it's not
Yeah,
some
just kind of weird.
yeah. So you had to kind of block that part out, right? Because really Cody probably should have gotten the DQ there. But outside of that, I don't think the crazy part about that is I don't think in the live crowd that it took away. People were just like they just kept
Mhm.
rolling with the match.
Yeah, just kind of it wasn't explained well enough. There wasn't,
Sure.
enough rules, but yeah, what a fucking great match.
All right, we are going to keep this rolling all the way up until SummerSlam. Hit us up on YouTube, all of the socials at WrestleMats. Let us know what you think about this match.